Hello, everybody. My name is Paul Scorpin, and I teach spiritual healing, and I also give healings, and I also lead trips, spiritual trips to Patmos and to the Holy Land, and now next year to Turkey and to Anatolia, and also to Egypt. And I'm talking to you from my seminar room here in Bavaria, in southern Germany. And a lot of us are aware all over the world, especially people who are involved in spirituality, that we're going through a radical change in consciousness. Some people call this a paradigm shift. And it's funny because in German it's called a Paradigmwechsel, and Wechsel means you change it completely. And in English you call it a paradigm shift, which means it shifts. And it's much more than a shift that we're going through now. We're going through radical changes on all levels, personal, interpersonal, communal, and also collective and around the globe. We're seeing that a lot of our belief systems and a lot of our ways of living no longer apply. That we're seeing now that it's time for integration, and time for peace, and time for empathy, and time for more awareness. And a lot of my clients in healing and a lot of my students have asked me, Paul, is there anything I can do now in this time of great change to remain in the peace and the hope and the trust? And I wanted to share with the people now in general an exercise which we can create on ourselves nearly every day, twice a day if we feel the need, that would help the divine energies to keep us in hope and peace and direction. And this is a variation on something that my friend and teacher Daskalos taught me and taught a lot of people. It had to do then with the Christ energy, how we can keep the Christ energy with us. And you see, this morning I drew a circle with a man situated in the middle, and I'm going to try to do this as best I can. I definitely did not miss my calling as an artist. So, like I said, Daskalos was very much at home in the Christ energy, and I am as well, but you can do this with any belief system. You can call on Krishna, if Krishna is your God. You can call on Osiris and Isis, if they're your gods. You can call on Artemis and Apollo, or Zeus, El Shaddai and Shekinah. It doesn't matter. You can just call on the original forces which come from the divine, which I like to describe as love, light, and life. And what you do is either standing or as you're lying in bed, you simply visualize you call on the Christ energy in this case, or you call on your gods, goddesses, and you stand like this, and then you visualize starting on your crown chakra, above your crown chakra, a golden circle going completely around your body, going into the floor, and going up around again until it forms a perfectly round golden circle around you with the Christ energy. And now you want to create two triangles, one pointing downwards and one pointing upwards. So the first triangle we're going to create going downwards. That brings us into contact with the earth. As a matter of fact, you could actually call on the Divine Mother, Gaia, or Demeter, or any other form of the Divine Mother, to create this downward triangle, also with golden light. So what you do here is you visualize golden light coming from your hands, and you locate them on the throat chakra, okay? And you draw then, with the help of the Divine Mother, or with the Christ if you want to stay with the Christ, a perfectly horizontal line that goes out and meets the the circles here. So here you have a golden line. I'll draw that on the board now. So this goes right across here. Okay. So now you have the golden line here, and now you want to continue with this triangle going down. So from both sides of the both ends of the horizontal line, draw two lines that come down just about over the knees here, over the knees down here. Okay, so they'll look like this. Okay, and now feel yourselves, as I said, either with the help of the Divine Mother or with the Christ, if you, like I said, if you prefer, and just feel yourself coming into complete harmony with the earth. The way I experience the earth is that the Mother Earth is constantly streaming the original trust, original peace, and the original harmony throughout creation and throughout the Mother Nature and into us as well. And you can feel these qualities now going through your chakras, going through you now. And now we want to balance this out now with the triangle bringing us into connection with heaven. And that, what we want to do here is we want to draw a line just about over the belt buckle here, okay? And that's going to go across here and meet the walls, okay? So now we have the base of the upward pointed triangle. And now to complete that, we want to go from both sides up. Okay. And now we're going to focus on the upward directed triangle and feel this feel that helping us to come into contact with the heavenly energies, spiritual energies. If you wish the soul. Okay. And now feel these two triangles coming into perfect balance with each other. Perfect balance with each other. That means you feel yourselves in complete peace and harmony with the earth and with the body, with the help of this downward pointed triangle, and feel yourselves in complete peace with the heaven and your source. Some people call this the Christ consciousness. And now we can continue with this if you'd like. And what you do is then you create on your torso, just below the horizontal line here, create a downward line. Okay, and then complete that by making a cross. Now this cross, we know it from Christianity. But you can also just imagine it's a cross which has to do with the four elements. That the four elements now come into perfect harmony through the help of this cross on all levels. Now, like I said, if you're at home in Christ, you can experience that cross as a symbol for the Christ, and then you have a combination of basically Solomon's symbol along with the peace and love of the Christ. Okay, so there you have it now. And if you create this on your body every day or twice a day, the Christ energy or your gods will be with you practically instantaneously. Okay, so I hope that helps. Okay, thank you.